Hi there, this is Randy and Lisa at Getaway Travel. Let me tell you, I just returned from the Riviera Maya, Cancun, and had a great trip. Went down with just a good friend of mine, Keith, and it was just a guy's getaway. But we stayed at the Dorado Seaside Suites.
One of our favorites.
Yeah, absolutely. But let me back up a little bit, because when we arrived in Cancun Airport, we were greeted by, one of our best partners and good friends, Lomas Travel, and they do such an amazing job.
They do. Their drivers are so nice and so well trained, and their vehicles are top notch.
Top notch, and the airport staff. I mean, they pay attention to every little detail.
Yes, they do.
And that's one thing that we really appreciate, the way they take care of our clients. Yeah. And they're just amazing partners. But anyhow, Dorado Seaside Suites. We've been there. Golly. I'm going to guess between 70 and 100 times.
You have probably. I haven't been there less, but it's definitely one of our favorite resorts. It is near Tulum, right?
Correct, yeah.
How long is the drive?
It's about an hour and 20 minutes south of the airport.
Okay.
Just a little bit past Playa del Carmen, about 15, 20 minutes. And the area is called Cantonal.
Cantonal.
And the beach area is Cantonal, which is beautiful, beautiful. They got about a 1.5 mile stretch of beach.
Yeah, it's near Tulum and the Mayan ruins, right?
Correct, absolutely. And one of the, fun fact, the Aleutians, which, it's the Mayan equivalent to a leprechaun.
Yeah, they are the dolls, the Aleutian dolls. I've never seen an Aleutian. They're about this tall, and they are the cutest little dolls that they sell in the gift shop there.
Yeah, but I don't even know where to begin, because the Seaside Suites is such a beautiful resort, and we've had music events there.
Oh yeah, we've had guitars and swim-up bars with Steve Helms, Jamie Richards,
Bo Phillips, Junior Gordon, Aaron Copeland.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we also had
Ben. You can't forget Ben on the fiddle.
Our amazing fiddle player, and then we've also had Short Thing Getaway there.
Yeah, with Randy Brown
and Justin Frizzell from Texas Red Dirt Roads.
And lots of artists.
Lots of artists, but no, we've actually had Short Thing there a couple times. But anyhow, great resort for having events. Great resort for guy getaways, girl getaways.
Yeah, well, not really family, adult family getaways.
Adult family getaways. Yeah, because like Keith and I, we each had our own individual room, but we had a connecting doors.
Oh, that's neat.
So we could open up the doors at night and kind of listen to music together and have cocktails on the patio. But no, great property. We just love it.
It's always great to go and chill with a friend someplace.
Absolutely.
Just get away. We love our getaways, but we also take, friend getaways as well.
and something else that Seaside is known for and should be known for is the Nay Spa.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it is an amazing spa with the full water treatment, steam rooms. They even have the.
Yeah, it is one of the best spas in the area. Really.
It is, and and I took advantage of it while I was there. Spent about almost 4 hours one day in the spa.
Wow.
So yeah, it was a great afternoon. Anyhow.
Well, what are some fun facts about the Dorado Seaside? I know
let's talk with the Aleutians. I mentioned the Aleutians, which they've been spotted at the property. Yeah. There's actually a temple there where they pay honor and tribute to the Aleutians. Some other fun facts: Cantonal, that area there is very close to Palancar Reef.
Yeah.
Palancar Reef, which runs the length there, second largest reef in the world, next to the Barrier Reef.
Yes.
Great for snorkeling, great for scuba diving. Snorkeling there at the property is really good.
Yeah. Well, and let me just say one other thing. This was the first of the El Dorado resorts to be built, and this actually started out as a beach club. El Dorado Seaside started out many years ago as a beach club where tours would stop and people would be able to get out and have a drink and just kind of
snorkel and lay in the hammocks.
Yeah,
and it was on the way to the ruins.
Yeah, many years ago. That's how the owners of this resort got started.
Well, one of the things about El Dorado Seaside Suites is the fact that it's multiple sections.
Yeah, you've got the Palms, and you got the Infinity, and then you've got the Sensamar.
The Sensamar. And you know, the infinity section is the 2 towers, which is there are 6 stories.
Yeah, I love that section.
And they're all swim ups. Then you've got the palms, which is the original section of the hotel.
Yeah, super quaint.
And then Sinsamar, a lot of people don't realize this, but there's a section of the hotel called Sinsamar. And TUI, which is a large tour operator over in Europe, they pretty much buy all the rooms in the Sinsamar, so they operate that as a separate little hotel for them.
Yeah.
Everybody shares the same restaurants and the same common areas.
Right. Right. You know, I really love the infinity section in the rooms there. The rooms are so spacious. They're so colorful. They're really my style. And I just love that big piece of furniture that they have in those rooms.
I would call it
the big round
settee. Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what? You're not the only one that loves it, because when I was just there with my buddy Keith, it was the last day, and I knocked on the little connecting door in between our rooms, and he said, "Come in." And I said, "What are you doing?" He says, "Oh, I just took a nap." And I go, "Really?" And he goes, "This is the first time I sat on this since we've been here, and I'm glad now because I don't want to get up." So
he was he was glad because he wouldn't want to have sat there the whole trip, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But no, but you are right. The rooms are very, very spacious. The layout is perfect.
Yeah.
There's
great lighting in the rooms. It's just really nice, and the patios are so nice. They all have a bed on them.
A bed, 2 chairs, and then of course your entrance into the pool, no matter which floor you're on.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're on the ground floor, it's the oceanfront swim-up pool room.
You actually can go out into the main pool from your patio.
And then floors 2, 3, and 4 are the oceanfront swim-up rooms.
Yes.
And of course they have a pool that runs the length of the building on each floor.
Yeah, you could swim laps in it.
Well, yeah, and you also get to meet your neighbors.
Yeah.
I mean, Keith and I met a couple from Syracuse. We met another couple from Charlotte, North Carolina. But you know, you can go out there by yourself, stay in your own little area, or you can go and meet other people, which is cool.
Yeah.
And then of course floors 5 and 6 are the honeymoon swim-ups.
I really love that 6th floor.
Yeah.
Because I love the views from up there. You know, I'm an ocean viewing person. I like to be able to sit out on my patio and just watch the waves.
The view, and you know what? It's even better at night when you can watch in the moon. You hear the waves crashing. You got a little Texas Red Dirt music playing, a glass of wine or a glass of whiskey.
I knew you were going to say that.
You're just.
You know, the food is so great at the El Dorado Seaside.
Well, you know what? They got 21 bars and restaurants, with 9 of those being actual restaurants.
Right.
And, you know, and they are gourmet inclusive.
Yeah, they are. And, you know, their food is just amazing. Really, it is. You cannot go wrong with any of the restaurants. But my favorite is Mia Casa. I love it's not that I love Italian food, but I do, kinda. It's the atmosphere of this restaurant. It feels like you're in Venice.
Like you're in Venice.
Yeah, it feels like you're in Venice. And they've got facades, and they've got a, what do you call the boat?
A gondola.
Gondola. They've got a gondola in the front of the restaurant, and it is just really, the ambiance in there is great, but the food is amazing. It's not your spaghetti and lasagna. It's traditional Italian food.
It's traditional Italian. Yeah. My favorite is, because, you know, I call it clay tolay. Some may call it clay tolay. Redneck version is clay tolay. We're just going to say it right now. That's the redneck version, clay tolay. And it is, and it's Asian. You can't say it's Chinese, you can't say it's Japanese, you can't say it's Thai, it's Asian.
Yeah, Pan-American, I think is what they call it, right? Maybe Pan-American?
No, that's Kampai. I don't know what they call clay tolay, but what I can tell you is the sushi there is very, very good. I love the Korean beef, and so it's
and
my favorite.
Another, you know, that's another restaurant that the atmosphere is just really nice.
But
and I love to eat there as well. It's not my favorite, but it's at the top.
Well, and another one that gets, I don't think this one gets rated enough or commented on enough, is the Culinarium. And the Culinarium is Latin fusion food.
Yeah, it's really neat. If you like to try different things, the Culinarium is the place to go. And
on this last trip, Keith and I, we had dinner there with a couple that we met, and we went to the gourmet pub.
Yes.
And I love the gourmet pub as well because it's pub type food.
Yeah, but
you know what they had that was amazing?
What?
They had a lobster macaroni and cheese.
Oh my gosh.
Truffle oil.
Again.
To die for.
Macaroni and cheese,
Hey,
you know?
We love it. We love it.
Did you take a picture of it?
I don't know if I did or not, but I know I ate it.
Well, you know what? The pub I really like too. It's just a casual environment, and I can remember having lots of nice dinners there with people we'd met at the resort or people we came with, people from our groups. Yeah, I really like that restaurant as well, because I think it's just a great place to go and have a comfortable dinner and chat.
You're right. You're right. And let me just back up and say this. Our good friend Alejandro, the general manager there, he just runs a good ship.
Oh my gosh, Alejandro
and the
is
staff,
awesome.
The staff just enjoys, serving you.
They do. The staff are so well trained and they're so well selected. I mean, they only pick people at this resort, and really all of the Eldorados, they only select people that are great in customer service.
Absolutely. And one thing that they've added that you love and I love, and we haven't talked about yet, and it flows into this, but they have this orange Volkswagen van.
This goes into the bar section, but it moves around the property, and it's kind of got a roof that comes up, and a bartender. Yeah,
a mixologist.
Yeah, he's not a bartender.
A mixologist.
Yeah.
And he makes some amazingly good drinks.
Oh my gosh, he does. I can't remember what it was he made for me this summer when we were there, but I just remember going back for more all the time. And that reminds me of what's the bar up in the lobby? Mescalitos. Mescalitos. Oh my gosh, the clay pot drink up there is the most awesome thing.
It's famous.
It comes in a clay pot.
It's famous on TripAdvisor.
It is. It is so good. It's kind of like dessert to me. I'm not a big drinker, but that is a really good.
She can talk about this little sweet drink that's called the clay pot, which it's a girly drink because it's very sweet. But Mescalitos, it's a mezcal bar.
Yeah.
And they've got probably, I don't know for sure, I'm going to guess between 40 and 60 different mezcals that you can taste. But yeah, that's the one thing about Karisma Resorts. Each one of their resorts has a signature bar.
Yeah.
El Dorado Royale, it's martini.
Yeah.
At the here it's Mescalitos, which is mezcal.
And I love the way Mescalitos is decorated.
Yeah.
It's just my style. I'd love to have a house
it's
that's
just
like that.
Old time Mexican.
Yeah, it really is. So that's good. And the Mexican restaurant,
La Carreta.
La Carreta is really good. We ate there when we were there this summer as well.
Well, and Keith ate there. Keith and I ate there the other night.
Well, y'all got around.
And I'm going to tell you, I had some of the best mole that I've had in a long time. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It was good. Very, very
Sounds good. Well, and let's just talk about the fourth floor bar. If you're staying over in the Infinity section, they've got the coolest bar on the fourth floor.
Yep.
Called the fourth floor bar, and it's kind of a sports bar-ish place.
Yeah,
but
they have a little stage in there, and sometimes they have a musician in there, whether it be a classic guitarist or a violinist, I guess, not a fiddle player.
Yeah.
But it's so entertainment, bars, restaurants, I'm going to tell you, they got it going.
Yeah, they do.
Well, that's another great getaway.
And we look forward to designing your next vacation.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel
And we look forward to seeing you each and every Tuesday
for Tuesday Travel.